special effects, I bet. It was in 1964, the movie, so you would see why it has like bug effects and all that. Like many others in this category, it has been featured in Mystery Science Theater 3000. The film is cited on the 10 worst, 10 worst list in the book of lists. So, in the 50 worst films of all time, and it's also there, 50 worst films of all time. It is also known for starring a very young Pia Zadora. I don't know what that is.
Pia Zadora.
Pia Zadora?
She's an actress.
Oh, really?
Very beautiful, very cute actress.
Nice. I did not know that. Starring a very young. They make her sound like an object, though, right here. Mystery Science Theater 3000 featured the film during its third season and cinematic Titanic. A spin-off, Mystery Science 3000.
So elaborate on that. See, you got to. So one of the things you got to learn to do is how to pick up stuff. When you're interviewing people or you're talking about stuff, look for interesting facts, and then like you gave your personal opinion, like they make her sound like an object. So read what they say about her, and then you can elaborate on that, and you can expound, right, which means to elaborate, right, or expand the conversation.
So take categories from that.
Right. Because now that tells you about a time in America. So Pia Zadora, we know, was an actress that was before you guys, probably long before you guys time, right? Well, she's more of, I think, 70s.
Yeah,
right?
1954.
1954.
She was born in 1954.
Was she?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what it says right here.
Wow. Well, she looked good then. I was a kid and I seen her in the 70s, and she was looking good then. She's a very cute girl.
She's
So
50 right now.
Pia Zadora, she was like back then. So America's attitude, and you can still talk about that even to this day, where they objectify women.
Oh, that was the era for that right there?
Well, that was that whole era. Like now we're just getting, you guys' era, then they start practicing what they call political PC, political correctness. But come on, women are centerfolds and billboards, and we talk about this all the time. Sex sells, right? So they put a sexy woman on something. Right. Like Danica Kirkpatrick drives race cars. Why do you have her in like sexy attire selling GoDaddy? Get what I'm saying? I know GoDaddy is a sponsor of a race car, but you think they didn't think, oh man, she's a nice looking woman. We'll sponsor her race car and get her to do commercials for us, and all the NASCAR boys will buy GoDaddy. So they come to us when they build their websites, or come to us when they get their domain names, right?
Well, it all has to do with advertising. They play tricks with your mind and make you buy things without you even noticing. It's just like, kind of like a zombie ad. Great interpretation. So, Pia Zadora, you said, that's how you said, right?
Pia Zadora.
Well, you look at it.
Pia Zadora.
It's called
Pia Zadora.
Pia Zadora.
10.
Sounds like
I don't know, 11.
Theodora.
Thanks.
So, interestingly, she lives in Hoboken, New Jersey. That's actually where I visited for New Year's Eve. It's a really great place. It's also where you ever seen Cake Boss?
Yes.
You never seen Cake Boss? Well,
They make cakes.
It's this bakery where they make these amazing cakes, and they're located right there in Hoboken, New Jersey. That's where I went. I couldn't go inside though because it was so full. It was like an ant swarm. It was extremely full. We really couldn't do much. We just had to take a picture from outside. That's it. And so, Kia. So, what do you want to add on that?
Nothing.
I feel like I'm talking. I'm not letting you do your chance.
I'm fine. I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
You're talking.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
You're making impersonations of zombies and some other stuff. You're not talking.
So with you being the lead, right? What you do is you pull him into the conversation. So it's like, okay, so Edgar, what is what's the worst movie you've seen? And that's how you get him going.
What's the worst movie you've seen, Edgar?
I don't really know. I gotta think.
You gotta think a little bit? Sorry, you want me to put some background music? Elevator music?
I think the worst movie I saw. I can't remember it right off my head. There's this movie I can't remember.
Now here's where the back conversation come in. So before you guys went live, we was talking about James Bond. So you know he's a James Bond fan. So you keep him going. You don't let him you don't let him worm his way out of the task. How you facilitate the interview is by saying, well, I know you're a Bond fan, Edgar, right? And let him go in about Bond. And then, so what was the worst Bond movie you ever seen?
No, they're all good.
They can't all be good.
They're all.
There has to be at least one scene in a Bond movie where it just sucks. Okay?
I think
Where you
it's like
just-
when the old.
It was
old
just the
ones-
downfall of the whole series.
Like just one of them. It was like just one. I can't remember. I think it was I can't remember what it was called.
What was the scene though? How did the scene go? I mean, don't act it out like you do, but you explain it.
Oh, no one heard that.
Or how about Pierce Bronson? So you say you're into the Bonds. You know Sean Connery. You know Roger Moore, right?
Yeah.
I remember Pierce Bronson was a Bond.
There were a
Do
lot of
you?
actors, yeah.
Huh?
Do you remember? Do you
Yeah, I
remember?
them.
All right. So what did you think about his Bond movie?
His Bond movies weren't that good. Well, they were good, but not much of it as tense as the
Could have
other
been a lot of it better than the other
So that would be maybe the worst Bond movie you've
Yeah.
seen, right?
Still was good though.
Yeah, it was still
right?
good, though.
I know you would.
Yeah.
You know, you're a huge Bond fan, so you wouldn't,
Yeah.
downgrade any movie like that.
No.
I got you.
Big Bond.
I feel that way. But since you don't have any worse movie, let me tell you some of mine.